You already know what time it is. But anyway, King Kaiser done found his voice. But is it too late? Just let me know in the comments down below. Before we even get started, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Comment some in the comments. And, if you don't know, I'm going to talk to you in the comments. But anyway, looks like King done found his boy's voice. Yesterday, Nique boyfriend, Dwayne Bacon, made a video pretty much telling King to respect this girl. He here to protect this girl, respect this girl. You don't need to be talking about her in no situation that happened 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever, how many years ago it's been. You don't need to be talking about it.
So, as I was saying, I watch her show so much respect to her baby daddy after the situation. And for him to go on there to disrespect her, it's crazy. She ain't cheat on that man with me, bro. If y'all think that shit true, y'all out of y'all mind.
It's over. She's happy with him. And they ain't finna keep talking about it. Now, if you missed the video and everything he had to say, go ahead and click on over there in the comments down there. Or right there, click on or whatever. And watch the video and then comment on and tell me what you think and we'll talk about it. But anyway, King decided to get on Instagram after everything happened and said, man, I'm not about to get on live and say ish. I said what I said that day and I'm standing on it. The truth hurts. Whether it was 2 years later or 10, shit comes to the light. I'm very happy where I'm at. But I know I'm not going for it is people playing on my name. Doing it for money or for views. Nah. How many times y'all seen me do a story time on my ex or talking about 3?
I'm gonna ask you, would you have a threesome with Trinity? Yeah, I have. Yeah, you have before in the past? Yes. Okay.
Like we ain't got kids that never gonna see this yet. But I ain't never speaking on that. As far as dude picking up wet pieces, you're a third dude down the line after me. It was another nigga who was before you. Real life, don't ever do this internet ish. Then he came back and said, it's 2 days dead now. People believe what they want. Then he decided that he's gonna address his ex, the hair lady. I don't really know her name, her real name, so I'm gonna call her hair lady. But anyway, he went ahead and addressed her and said, that crazy is outside again. You crazy and sick in the head. You're not my ex, never was my girlfriend. You put yourself out here, not me. You looking for clout to get your dry ass hair page booming. You was hitting me up for weeks, texting back to back. Your ass is crazy. I still have messages from your psycho, for real, for real. So, King decide he gonna speak on it. But when I say that hair page or hair lady or I don't want to disrespect her, I don't know what her name is. When I tell you that she went off on him, exposed King for everything.
Damn, how the f is he gonna be able to care for this one? You ain't even got your together. So, riddle me this. Why the fuck would I want to just jump into a relationship with a man that just got out of one? It don't make sense. So for him to sit there and lie and say, oh, I was trying to be with him and I was delusional, I'm going to tell you one thing about me. Everything going to be both-sided. I will never run behind a nigga in my life. For what? What the f do I need to run behind a man for? Mind you, I didn't know who the f this was. The king y'all knew? The king y'all knew was the nigga with all the money. That had the mansion, the nice cars. The king I met had none of that no more. See, there was no clout. There was no gold digging. There was none of that from him. Because when I met him, he didn't have none of that. Or he was losing it in the process of us getting to know each other. So make it make sense. Why would I jump or want to jump in a relationship with a man who ain't even got their shit together? That's for the airheads that really believe that I was delusional over this nigga. That was for the airheads that honestly believed that I was crazy over this. He's the same dude that got mad at me for every nigga that I talked to. But we not in relationships, so why is you mad? Make it make sense. He should have kept his mouth closed and let me say what I said, what I had to say about that karma, because that shit is real. And I still feel that way. Karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. You don't get to sit there and tarnish me as a human being, make it seem like I'm delusional over you, because all I got is my name. So you're not gonna keep playing on my name and making it look like I was this pressed female over you. Baby, you was my client. You was my client. I was not worried about you in that way. It was not supposed to go the way that it went.
She made a tweet, I guess, at one point in time, saying he's getting his karma back because when she was going through with him, he never defended her, and she was going through it as well. So she's saying that all the fans or Nique fans or whoever fans is going at him for the last couple of years is karma. So he did it to her, now it's being done to him. But what y'all think about it in the comments down below? After y'all watch this video right here.
I don't spin the block. Anybody that was from my past is in my past. I don't think about this man on it. I can't for what? But when I saw this shit happening and people was sending me all this shit about how he was basically damn near crying on social media that everybody was on his ass and nobody had his back and everybody was kind of dragging his name, I'm like, damn, that sounds familiar. That sounds like something that happened to me with you being my friend first. Fuck us dating. You was my friend first. When all it took is for you to say the simple words of, this was not the girl I cheated with. That's all he had to say to protect my name, bro. This was not the girl I cheated with. That's all he had to do, and he couldn't even do that. Couldn't even do that. So I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that hurt my feelings, because I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm taking all the backlash, I'm taking all the licks, and I'm keeping quiet. He said y'all never dated. Please don't make me go. I'll go digging in my text messages. I promise today I'm gonna drop some text messages, and he can drop some too. That's cool, because we didn't both had our shares of moments where we didn't blew up each other phones. That's nothing. That's what happened when you're dealing with a person. Y'all argue, y'all blow up each other phones. It's been times where I didn't told him, okay, well, do you want to cut things off? Do you want to cut things off? And he'll sit there and he'll be like, yeah. Let's just cut things off. All right, cool. Click. Calling my phone. I just don't understand. I just don't know. And like, I don't want to lose you. Like, come on. We're not going to do this. Because if we start dropping receipts, that's going to be the end of every fucking thing. That's going to be the end of everything. If we really start dropping receipts. Only time I blew up his phone was when I was going through that whole fucking depression because of my fucking miscarriage. Like, what female wouldn't? He said, you just want people to buy your dry ass wigs, girl. Maybe I'll send him some. I'll break him off some. No, we never did. No, I'm gonna post them. Fuck alive. I know I still have our text messages, and that's only because I needed to keep them for shit, something like this. I knew this shit was gonna happen eventually, so I made sure I kept all proof of it, fucking everything. I made sure. It's the fact that he's trying to lie and say that we didn't date. Baby, it was his idea. I put that on my daughter's life, bro. My child's life. It was his idea to start dating. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have to lie about that. Because the nigga I was fucking with before him, oh, he hated that shit. He really tried to call me out on that shit. Y'all know that they've been talking. That's why he didn't want the shit with me and him on social media going viral. Because make it make sense. It wasn't the fact that you wasn't ready to come out to social media. It was the simple fact that you was trying to protect a whole nother person's feelings. Because if you didn't fuck with me the way that you fuck with me, I wouldn't have went to Thanksgiving with you and your family. We would have never spent the holidays together. You would have never lived with me. You would have never had me around your baby. You know, certain things, if you don't really genuinely fuck with a female, you're not finna do all that extra fucking shit. You're not. I was the person that brought him outside after his last relationship. I brought that nigga outside. The nigga was scared of outside. Literally scared and terrified of outside. I brought him outside. So it's like, if you didn't fuck with me how you fuck with me, then why the fuck I spent Thanksgiving with you and your family? Make it make sense. So you can sit there and lie, make it seem like that I was delusional and all this other shit. You fucked with me, and you fucked with me tough. Beyond tough. Because I was there when you ain't have no fucking body. Nobody. No motherfucking body. I was there. And even when that shit went down on social media, you was still laying in my motherfucking bed. So you weren't mad about that. When we came out to, when the whole situation, when everybody found out about me and him on fucking Instagram, all that shit, we got into a whole argument. We was just coming back from BR. Got into a whole argument. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I feel you. You upset? Let me give you your space. I went home. He stayed where he was. He came up. He said, I'm going to come over because I want to talk. I'm like, all right, cool. That's cool. We can talk. Talk it turned into argument. Argument turned into me giving this nigga a bath. Laying in my bed. That same day that shit dropped on social media. So if you didn't really fuck with me like that, when that shit went to the internet, you would have been stopped fucking with me. I don't understand how a person could sit there and lie and try to downplay somebody. Baby, I don't have a reason to lie. I don't have no fans. I don't have to put on for social media. I don't have to put on for social media. I don't have to do that. I don't got nobody to prove shit for. Like, I'm a fucking hairstylist, a business owner. I don't live for social media. I don't care to lie to anybody on this damn app. Yes, I gave him a bath. That man was stressed as hell when that shit hit the internet. He was stressed. I ain't gonna lie. I felt it. I was like, my bad. Like, when that shit hit the fan, when that shit blew up, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I'm sorry. I understand. I'm like, look, I understand if you don't want to fuck with me no more, because, yeah, I didn't mean for that shit to happen, but it happened. But I'm sorry. I apologize. And no, he's still laid up in that bed. So I don't care if he posted about me. Me, like, some shit that I ain't never spoke about before. And now this shit finna go on goddamn YouTube. My mama finna be like, bitch, you was pregnant. Like, some of y'all already knew that because y'all was kind of putting shit together. But I did not want to put that out there. Like, he really pushed me to that point where I had to sit there and fucking put my personal business. But I was not ready to tell people. I was not ready to talk about it. And y'all have to understand that I was literally healing from that shit. Like, I was healing. I was not ready. Like, if I really genuinely didn't care, like, I could have just threw that shit out there the first time, you know, when that shit happened. I could have really threw that shit out there, but I really didn't care to talk about it at that point. I mean, but now I'm not gonna say I'm glad it happened, because you shouldn't really be happy for that, but I'm just glad that it's her and not me. If we're gonna keep it a buck, I'm just glad that it's her and not me, because I don't know what the fuck I would have done with 2 baby daddies. I don't know what the fuck, that I'm not with neither one of them. I don't know what the fuck I would have done. I don't want another baby daddy. So in a way, I feel like God was definitely looking out for me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like God was definitely looking out for me. And I mean, now it's a little bit more simpler to talk about it, because, you know, it's been some time. It's been some time. I found out, like, okay, so when they made that video coming out about, I guess, her pregnancy, probably about 2 months before that they dropped that video, I found out about her, because I saw a video of them on TikTok. But I put that in my old live. Like, that's on my old live. I said that. Bro, like, if y'all smart, then y'all just put everything together. When I met King, him and, you know, his last relationship, they were not together. When me and King started dating, that was like way after that whole little Carmen and Corey situation came out. That was way after the fucking fact. That's why I'm like, I'm confused when people was like, oh, you know, he cheated with her. And I'm just like, I didn't even know the nigga. The nigga, according to y'all, the nigga been cheating. I'm like, damn, cheating way before me. So I'm like, where the fuck did I come into play? Yes, that's why I was blowing up the nigga phone, cause I'm like, nigga, what we finna do about this? Like, that's why I blowed up the phone. Like, I'm not gonna lie. How I found out was crazy as fuck. I literally felt myself going into a whole depression, and I was so confused because I'm sitting here like, why do I feel like this? I have never in my life been depressed over a man, not even my kid's father, and I had a whole baby with that nigga, like, and I was with that nigga. We lived together, all that shit too. I have never been depressed over a man, so I was so confused on why I was not feeling like myself. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, I was crying. Like, I was like, something is wrong. Okay, so too much information, but if y'all know what a miscarriage is like, I've had one before, Riley, so I spotted the signs. Okay, so what I told him, I literally, he can post the messages if he wants to, then he will literally see. I messaged him right when I was experiencing the whole, situation. I said, look, I'm finna go to the doctor. I sent him pictures of me at the doctor, everything. I'm sending proof. I'm dropping proof to him back to back. Because I need you to know that this shit real. This is serious, bro. Like, this ain't no fucking games. I'm old as fuck. I ain't got time to be motherfucking playing. Like, be joking about no shit like that. So, I'm sending proof. Okay, cool. They test me. They're like, okay, it's going to take about maybe 4 to 6 days. At this point, I'm curious. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go try to find out myself. So I went, bought one of the digital ones. The ones that say not pregnant. Okay. I went and bought one of the digital ones. In my head, on my mother, I'm sitting here like, ain't no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way at all. That hoe say pregnant. Big as hell. When I tell y'all, I literally almost passed the fuck out. But I have proof of that. I sent all that. It's digital. You can't write on that. You can't pretend. There's nothing you can do. Like, there's the receipt. There's the box. Brand new. He was so in denial. Why? Because he was already dealing with her. Like, he was so in denial about the shit. But that's kind of how I found out. And this is the exact thing that I told him. Kid you not. The more that you worry about other people, the more people gonna be snatching at your plate because you ain't paying attention. You ain't worried about what's in front of you. You worried about what she doing over here. And now look at you. You starting to do this. When you be worried about somebody so much, you're losing sight of your own focus. I would have to tell this man this all the goddamn time. I would sit there and watch him watch Nique's videos. Like, I would sit there and watch him watch her videos. And I'm like, all you're doing is you're setting yourself back because now you're sad. Now you're like, well, damn, like, why am I not getting this many views? I'm trying to get this nigga ideas. I don't know shit about YouTube. I'm over here trying to get this nigga ideas on different videos he can do. But he want to make videos talking about blind date or something, get naked and first date. Like, I'm like, that ain't no fucking content. What is that? Now, what'll really boost his page that he don't know is he would have put me on that bitch, If he would have put me on his YouTube or did a YouTube video on me, his shit would have shot the fuck up. Tell me I'm lying. Even his manager said the same thing. Was like, you need to put her on your YouTube. You need to put her on your YouTube. That's going to shoot your views up. He didn't want to. Let me tell you why. He was protecting her feelings.
What did y'all think about this in the comments down below? Let me know. We're going to talk about it. But anyway, let me know in the comments also, man. I'm about to break down this whole situation as far as saying why King really mad. Y'all ready for that video or do y'all still care? Is King like new Chris Sale? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
If anybody want to buy it, I'm trying to think of an amount I should sell it for. Let me tell you, I found this nice ass chain in this jacket too. But I'm keeping that. That one's mine because it's cute. This is the belts that I'm talking about. These things right here. Yeah. And what else we got? I don't know if y'all remember this jacket from New York. Yeah, I still got the tag on it. And I don't know y'all remember this purple hoodie. Yeah, I got bleach on it. That's my fault. Y'all, it's a bunch of fucking shit in here. Y'all got me really looking. Okay, like, that's it for the... I mean, that's not it for the clothes. But if y'all see this closet, it's fucking ridiculous. And I'm not digging no more in it because I'm going to break my wrist. Y'all are so fucking worrisome. God, y'all got me going upstairs to show y'all this fucking Rolex. Only because he said he didn't fuck with me like that. That I was delusional. See, now y'all can't leave me alone. I'm breathing hard because I really just ran the fuck up these stairs, y'all. Huh.